Oh, do you hear those helicopters? That's because it's MASH time! Coming up next is BRAWLN News number 105. It's an all-MASH unit edition of BRAWLN News. We're going to send congratulations out to Karma, because she had a little bundle of joy. We're also going to give our condolences to Eve Torres. She's fine, but we're going to tell you all about that. And Nick Diaz did something really stupid medically, and we're going to talk about that too. All that and more coming right up. Help us here at Alternate Reality to improve your kids' grades. Now, we know that good grades deserve a reward, and that's why we have the Alternate Reality Good Grades Club here at the store. If you have a grade school in the Chicagoland area, either city or suburbs, bring in their report card and we'll issue you one of these. Alternate Reality Good Grades Club card. Now, for each A, your grade schooler will receive a 2% discount, and for each B, a 1% discount. Now, based on this report card, this grade schooler is going to get an 11% discount here at the store for everything, all the time, all year long. So come on down to Alternate Reality, because good grades deserve a reward.
It used to be Frightened Wrestling. Now it's all just BRAWLN News. Whatever.
There's truth in violence. It's just painful. BRAWLN News, episode 105. The Sleeves of Des Moines.
Oh man, hey, you know what? Hey folks, Comic Book Man, welcome once again to my video.
How you doing?
It's time for...
It's time
Tell him!
Well, you know, I would if you would stop hitting me. It's BRAWLN News, kids.
BRAWLN News!
BRAWLN News, to be exact.
You're just so hittable.
BRAWLN News number 105. It's a MASH unit edition of BRAWLN News, and it's coming to you from this place, Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all my new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone. Bo!
Yes?
Not every MASH story is bad. You know, we do MASH stories a lot for BRAWLN News, and usually it's somebody who got hurt, or is in the hospital, or is having problems with some sort of substance abuse and they're in the hospital. You know, and it's something bad, but not every MASH story is a bad one.
No. If you watch the Royal Rumble, one of the participants was Karma. Mm-hmm. And you're going, wait a minute, wasn't she pregnant? And wasn't she supposed to come back after she had her baby? She had her baby on New Year's Eve. She had a baby boy named Jamie.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me she got breast implants.
And she's going to get married in June.
No, she doesn't need those.
No, she doesn't need those.
She doesn't need those.
No, she's been training for a return to the ring since about a week after she was born. She's not working a full-time schedule. She'll probably be on the WrestleMania card, perhaps versus Beth Phoenix. But Karma's back, and she had a little baby boy.
Congratulations on Jamie. Best to mom.
Jamie Stevens, because her name's Kia Stevens.
And little Jamie, and whoever the dad is. Did they ever figure out who the dad was?
They won't release the guy's name, so, but he's out there.
Well, best to the family. Best to the family. Congratulations. I know how wonderful it is to have a kid. He doesn't, but I do. Okay. Eve Torres.
That is so insensitive.
Eve Torres.
So
If you ever call a chick back...
Well, I mean, if you weren't dead from the waist down, you would.
So
I mean, you know, what the
If you
hell?
ever called a chick back, he might know. Or answered his letters or mail.
I don't answer those legal notices
those
they get in the mail.
those summons.
He talks to this every day.
I don't
What
listen
are
to
you
those
talking
legal messages.
He takes DNA tests.
Hi, I love
All
you.
the time.
DNA tests
I
every
love
week.
you.
All the time.
Let's have a baby.
Get ahead.
Eve Torres. Oh, now we're getting into the bad stuff. Eve Torres suffered a broken nose and what?
Ouch!
Well, she was wrestling a tag team match with Beth Phoenix on one side. She took a shot to the face, and she broke her nose. Now, at the end of the show, you saw Kane talking to her. That was actually a bit that they taped before that point.
Oh.
But it wasn't really a good night for health, you know, the 2-7 tapings, because R-Truth was at like this, he was in the main event,
Right.
and he jumped out of the ring, and he was supposed to have been caught by the Miz, but the Miz didn't exactly catch him, and so he hit the floor, and his head whacked up against the back of the mat.
How is he?
Oh, he's fine. He's a little shaken up. There is
I'm sure he's a little disappointed in
he's
the
a
Miz.
little disappointed in the Miz. There is some heat on the Miz for not catching him correctly.
I think there may be trust issues there in the future.
Yes.
We won't be doing this move
We won't be
anymore.
doing this move again. And although Lance Storm said he saw it, he said, you can't really blame the Miz completely for it, because he said the Truth over-rotated and jumped a little further out than he was supposed to, and Miz was where he was supposed to land, and he landed a little further along.
If that's the case, I didn't see it.
Right.
If that's the case, then it's not really the Miz's fault.
Well, apparently they're not beating the crap out of each other, and R-Truth will still be in the Elimination Chamber, so he's fine.
Okay. Staying with the MASH unit, which is this whole episode, time to move over to the MMA, because they have health issues too every once in a while. Nick Diaz.
Oh no, this is a health issue. This is a stupid issue.
This is a medical thing.
Yeah, this is a stupid issue.
Mental health.
This is a medical thing. Nick Diaz is going to be suspended, or could be suspended for a year, for testing positive.
marijuana, which is on the banned substance list. Now, at UFC 143,
Now, why would it be on a banned substance list? Oh, because it's illegal.
Because it's illegal. He fought Carlos Condit. He lost the match. That means Condit gets to face Joseph St. Pierre. And after the matches are over with, everybody has to take a post-match test. And when Nix came back, it tested positive for marijuana. And so he could be suspended. Now, his hearing won't be until April. He could be suspended for up to a year. Because that's usually the deal. Now, when the fight was over with, I mean, when Diaz was talking, he was talking about the end of the fight. He was probably going to get away from the MMA business because he said, he was.
Now he's really going to get away from the MMA business.
But if he's going to be sitting on his ass for a year.
No fault of you.
Now they said, well, Dana White said he wasn't really happy. Lorenzo Fertitta, who actually co-owned UFC, said he'll always have a home here because his brother does it here. And before this happened, because they didn't know when Pierre was going to be able to fight again, there was a possibility of a rematch against him and Carlos Condit. But since Nick's going to be gone for a while, Condit's just going to wait for GSP to heal up. But Nick, that's really stupid. You want to smoke weed after the fight's over with. Yeah. Don't,
don't smoke weed at all. No, kids, don't smoke weed. Don't do drugs. Dare not to do drugs.
But on the positive side, at least he didn't test positive for steroids.
Well, there you go. Small favors,
right?
Small mercies from God.
You screwed up, but you didn't screw it up really, really badly. You screwed up because you were recreationally smoking weed.
Okay, and that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We've got no more BRAWLN news. But go to Star's website. Check out all his BRAWLN news. And Bo,
yes.
If you're done over there,
if you're done over there
being a stereotype,
Sarah. Tell them where the news is. Man, look at the colors.
We have a drug policy in the outhouse, too.
For crying out loud. It's the name of the store with a my in front of it.
So stop off the store's website. Check out all of his news that he sends me. I post up. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And this is Bo, who would never smoke weed. Or drink.
Bye!
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.